All right, well, you got a pretty good balance there.
Thank you.
I want you to step, bump, bump, step, bump, bump. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, bump, bump, step, bump, bump. Pas de bourrée, kickball change, step, clap.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Right. You know what would be good is if you hit kicked and then you kind of did that and then a barrel turn and then ha, you know.
That was good.
That would be.
That was really good. You a dancer?
No, not I'm just drunk.
Up against the vehicle right now, sir. You're going to jail.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is your boy Christian Israel, and you are tuned into the New Creation Capital podcast, a place where we discuss what happens in the world today, where we talk about stories that focus on current events, the stock market, and digital assets. This is a new you, a new future, and a new creation, guys. Happy Friday, everybody. You made it. It is April 24th. Happy Friday. I hope you all had a great week. Today's story is going to be great. We're talking about, can Bitcoin make it to $1 million by 2025? We're going to go over this article right here on Cointelegraph. We're also going to talk about the mortgage bailouts. We're going to also talk about Cardano with a $1 trillion market cap, and then go into some possible Ripple price predictions and where we see it, not to mention the 8.5 XRP that is lost during giveaways, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Of course, this is a podcast where you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Spotify, and of course the Anchor platform, where you can support us and partner with us and message with us as well. Thank you for everybody who has been hitting us up on our Twitter at New Creation Cap. Our followers are going up, our interaction is going up, so thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Of course, to all those people who are starting to follow us on YouTube as well. We are now, as you saw this time last week, we're at 21 subscribers. We are now at 28 subscribers, so we are working our way up. It's almost like a subscriber per episode. So thank you guys so much. If you like what you see here, please make sure you hit this little notification button right there. Hit the like button. Follow us and see what is going on. Yesterday's episode, we talked about the Bloomberg report repairs Bitcoin to gold and how it can stabilize the digital currency market. And so now we will continue to talk more about Bitcoin and XRP today. Also, you can find everything right here smack in the middle of our Publish OX blog, cryptocurrency-based site. You can get our audio and our video on here, so you can just click on here and you can see right here. For those who want to listen to the podcast, you can listen to it on wherever you listen. Again, Apple, Spotify, Google Play, Anchor. Wherever you listen to a podcast, you can find us. Or if you're just a straight up YouTube person, right there you can find it, as well as all the links of everything we talk about. Okay, guys? So thank you so much. So you guys know right now, we are 17 days, 16 hours, and 49 minutes from the block reward Bitcoin halving. That is May 12th, guys. So I hope you guys are excited. We are getting closer and closer and closer. So how will this affect altcoins? How will this affect Bitcoins? Just in case you guys don't know, it's right now it's 12.5 coins per block. It would increase to 16.25 per block. Okay, so this is to do deflationary currency. Like gold, the premise is that over time, the issuance of Bitcoin will decrease and thus become scarcer. Okay, so that is the point of the halving, cutting the amount of Bitcoin in half to create deflationary currency. So we will see how that goes. Speaking of cryptocurrency, let's see what's going on in the market. We are looking at, let's see here, Bitcoin is sitting at $7,511, up 0.5%. Ethereum is up on the hour 0.6%. Overall on the 24, we're still down, up 187.66. XRP is up 0.3%, sitting at 19.4. And let's see what else. Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV up as well. Litecoin up over the hour. Over the 24-hour period, it's also up. But if you guys don't know, yesterday's big mover, Tesla's up 30%, by the way, over the last 7 days. Yesterday's big mover was Stellar, which is actually down 0.26% now overall on the 24-hour period. But it was the big mover of the last couple days. Also, Cardano, which we're going to talk about today, is up 8.1% in 24 hours, sitting at 4 cents. So we got two tokens right there, one at 4 cents, one at 6 cents, and we will talk about some of those today, guys. Let's see what's going on in the intraday in the stock market, okay? So we have right now, if we go to the stock market, the Dow is down 0.11%, sitting around 2494. 23,490. The S&P is up 0.1%, just basically even. 2,800 even. Nasdaq a quarter of a percent at 85.13. Gold down 1%, sitting at 1728. It's really hitting that ceiling, hitting that resistance right now. Gold is really hitting that resistance. And oil is up just a little bit more, 3.58%, sitting at $17.09. Okay, guys? So let's go ahead and jump into some stories of the day. First off, let's talk about, we're going to get into Bitcoin, supposed to be $1 million. We'll get into that. Right now, let's talk about what's going on in the mortgage bailout. As of this morning, written by Diana Olick on CNBC article, the mortgage bailout balloons by $500,000 before loans in 1 week. So just over 3.4 million borrowers, representing 6.4% of all mortgages outstanding, are now in forbearance, guys. That's one step to defaulting. Forbearance is normally 90-day loans. Those with student loans know what forbearance means. I'm sure we've all done it. That's an increase of 477,000 loans in just 1 week, a 9% jump. I would love a 9% jump in some income right now, but this is a 9% jump in forbearance loans, according to Black Knight, a mortgage data and analytics firm, which is running weekly tallies. These forbearances represent $754 billion in unpaid principal and include 5.6% of all Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac loans and 8.9% of FHA and VA loans. Those of you that know, Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae have a nice little deal about the government not backing their loans starting January 1st, 2021. I won't go much into this, but that's pretty much what it says. It says here just over 3.4 million borrowers, representing 6.4% of all mortgages outstanding, are now in forbearance plans. That's an increase, which we just talked about. So that's pretty much the gist of that. I hit the major loans. No need to go over that. There will be a link to this in the description. Okay, let's move on to the next one here. Let's talk about Cardano. Charles Hoskinson explains how Cardano could get $1 trillion market cap. This is by Michael Kaplevok of the Cointelegraph. And this was written this morning. 19 hours ago. So, in a recent interview with Cointelegraph, Ethereum co-founder Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson explained why he believes Cardano is poised for $1 trillion market cap. One of the main distinguishing points of Cardano's development approach is it emphasized on research first. Let's see. Genius founder will not always be around, though. What's that say? Though there have recently been a new crop of Hoskinson called science coins such as Algo, AVA, Starkware. When Cardano was starting out, this approach was radically unorthodox. To this day, the approach often attracts criticism for being too academically pedantic and slow. However, Hoskinson believes that it will allow Cardano to shine in the future. And he quotes here, "So my whole argument for academic rigor is this is not just about today, it's about tomorrow. It's two different respects, and it's about tomorrow. From the respect that we can get protocols that can scale to billions of users, and there are no protocols in the world right now that allow us to do that. So they have to be designed. And then two, who will come up with the protocols 5 years from now, 10 years from, 15 years from now? Are we always going to have the genius founder around? No. Scaling to billions of users. Let's see here. Here we go. Getting to $1 trillion cap. Hoskinson believes it's just a matter of time before the crypto industry will grow from billions to trillions. One key driver of this growth is demographics. First, key point here is that everybody under the age of 35, if you take a cross-section of them, statistically speaking from McKinsey, and these other people are more likely to own cryptocurrency than own a bond, a stock, or gold. So investor interest is this asset class is based towards the young. And as the young get older, they get rich. Furthermore, Hoskinson expects governments to start adopting blockchain technology at the same time, providing clear regulation. Eventually, states will run their voting system. Eventually, states where their property registration, all these things. So the fact that those systems exist and they're doing all these things creates more inflow of value. And third, the regulations are getting set that the institutional investors can finally put money into our industry, which brings billions of new dollars. And when all these factors align, Hoskinson believes that Cardano will be positioned to benefit the most. And I think we are best positioned to capture the largest chunk long term. That's pretty bold there. Now, whether that happens in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, a whole bunch of things could occur to accelerate or put the brakes on the entire movement. Many of the crypto community agree that the crypto industry could eventually grow to the $1 trillion range, but only time will tell whether Cardano will be the main beneficiary of such a spurt. So what do you guys think there? Will the overall market cap hit $1 trillion? How Cardano could get to $1 trillion market cap. That's pretty crazy there. Let me know what you guys think of in the description. All right, let's jump over to that Bitcoin story, shall we? All right, so this is from Cointelegraph as of this morning by William Subberg, 6 hours ago. Boomers are skunked. New macro report forecasts 1 million Bitcoin by 2025. I think these predictions are crazy personally, but you know, we invest here. We have up some Bitcoin. Again, we know that our main holding is XRP. We'll go into price predictions on that soon, but here's a price prediction for Bitcoin. In a scathing attack on the world's ailing financial system, Raoul Pal puts his faith firmly in Bitcoin and gold as the future. Here we go. And you guys know all the memes for the Telegraph lady. BTC can rally to 1 million, but coronavirus means that the baby boomer generation is skunked. A damning new macro report concludes. There's no need to use that language. I don't understand why. All right. Originally published to the clients on March 30th, a report from global macro investor dubbed the Unfolding paints a dismal future for the financial market. Baby boomers will sell every rally they can. Oh, wow. So baby boomers don't know about much, huh? According to CEO Raoul Pal, who authored the report, coronavirus has fueled the fire of systemic weakness across global markets. The damage this does to the U.S. pension system is incomprehensible. The baby boomers will sell every rally they can to protect their last rapidly diminishing nest egg. Okay, that's interesting. He summarized on the market losses from March. The baby boomers are totally sucked. I have been publicly warning and warning about this. Okay, so he's pretty set on it. Since the point of the report's publication, a curious phenomenon of stocks recovery combined with record unemployment has grown more and more visible. Bitcoin proponents have argued that this represents the intrinsic unfairness of the current fiat economic model. Big business turns numbers while employees and small business are left with nothing. The RT host Matt Kaiser has termed this neo-feudalism. BT heading to 10 trillion to a 10 trillion asset class. There's another $1 trillion market cap. For Powell, Bitcoin represents a striking exit opportunity for the rapidly deteriorating status quo. Whereas gold could get up 5 times in the next 5 years, BTC has much more potential. And there's a nice little chart. Bitcoin versus gold 3-month chart, source skew. Bitcoin, well, that's a different story, the report says. I think it can get to 1 million in the same period. I think it can go from 200 billion asset class to 10 trillion asset class. Whoa, if that goes, Cardano's at $1 trillion asset class. Bitcoin's at a $10 trillion asset class. Man, pull up the Lambos, yo, because XRP is going to be up there, and I think it's going to surprise everybody. Powell concluded that Bitcoin isn't just a currency or even a store of value. It's an entire trusted, verified, secure financial and accounting system to value that can never be created outside of the cryptographic algorithm. It is nothing short of the future of our entire medium of exchange system and of money itself, the platform which it operates. So what do you guys think there? Bitcoin to $1 million in the next 4.5 years. That means by By the next halving, we're looking at least a $1 million Bitcoin. That's what they're saying there. Let me know in the comments what you think, guys. Don't forget, you can hit us up on our YouTube, discuss it right there, like, of course, our Twitter at New Creation Cap, and of course, the Anchor platform where you can partner and message us and let us know. Let's jump into the next story. Here we go. MOBI. Ripple combines, let me just read it instead of trying to create my own article there. Ripple joins Mobility Open Chain Block Initiative, MOBI community. Details are unclear though. Top companies include IBM, Ford, BMW, GM, IOTA, Consensi, Hyperledger, and more. This is written by James on April 23rd, 2020. This is yesterday. Thanks, James W. This is on the BitcoinExchangeGuide.com. It says here, we won't go much into it, but Ripple has become the latest firm to join the Mobility Chain Initiative, which already boasts of many big tech automotive firms like IBM, Accenture, Ford, BMW, Renault, General Motors, and Bosch. The news came into the public domain after the official website listed a small snippet about the blockchain firm, although there is no official announcement from either of the firms. Mobility Blockchain Initiative was launched in May 2018, and the main focus of the initiative is to develop real-world use cases for blockchain technology. The firm is currently looking to develop products in this automobile sector, and the first project it has undertaken is to create a unique digital identity network based on blockchain for vehicles, which could save all the data of the automobile in one place. This would help in avoiding any vehicle or insurance fraud associated with the vehicle. I think that's pretty interesting. What can Ripple bring to the table here? It says here, Ripple has made a mark in the cross-border remittance service with its XRP ledger technology and known to offer necessary liquidity to banks and other financial institutions. The Mobility Blockchain Association could use its remittance service for the on-chain reward and transactions. While there are no official announcements on the same, but looking at the role of each tech firms, the blockchain firms in Initiative Ripple could chip in with its on-chain transaction system. MOBI is also focusing on two primary protocols to make vehicle infrastructure as well as transactions secure, which are namely vehicle-to-infrastructure V2I and vehicle-to-vehicle V2V payments and communications. And this is where Ripple's XRP ledger technology can play a role to ensure these transactions are secure and instant. MOBI is targeting the 2020 end for its project launch, given the number of mainstream tech and blockchain firms joining the initiative. The firm might be well on course for the project launch on time. The ad 2020, the year of the digital asset. We see it more. So you can read this article for more. Goes into IBM there, but check that article in the description. Let me know what you think. All right, next article on Cointelegraph. Community fraud site tracks 8.5 million XRP lost in giveaway scams. 8.5 million. Not alone. Like if we do the math, let me take out my calculator right now and go 8.5 million. Okay, hold on. 8500000. Okay, that's 8.5 million. And we're going to multiply that by 0.19 right now. We're looking at $1,615,000 worth of XRP. Whoa. A community site set up to combat XRP fraud claims holders have lost 8.5 million tokens or over $1.5 million worth of XRP in airdrops and YouTube giveaways since 2019. In a little over a year. So thanks Turner Wright of Cointelegraph. We're not going to go into this. We know that Brad Garlinghouse right now is suing YouTube because of this, and we can see where it's moving through. You see Binance, of course, is a big thing, hit BC and Change Now. There's your three major exchanges with the scams. According to our data, XRP accounts associated with these giveaway scams are in possession of at least 5.9 million XRP, with many funds laundered every day through exchanges and swap services. So, guys, be on the lookout there. I will never, ever email you. I know I don't have a lot of subscribers, so no one really cares about my channel right now. But for those of you guys who are loyal, thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Those of you who do, I will never email you from anything. If you want to email me, You can hit me up on my Twitter. I will not email you. As of today, we will not be emailing because our website is not 100% fully launched about the investment stuff. So until that is done, we will not actually put the email for that. Right now, it is just strictly Gmail, newcreation.capital@gmail for now. Or you can hit us up on our Twitter @newcreationcap. And of course, you can partner with us. But right now, we don't reach out to anybody. Nobody. So no one cares about our fake YouTube channel, but there are people out there that are big influencers and people are getting popped. So guys, please be careful. Please be careful. All right. Let's go into one of the weekly forecasts. So this is from fxstreet.com, written by John Isage. This was written as of this morning. Ripple weekly forecast. XRP over the USD journey to 30 cents in May begins. So you guys know right now we are sitting on a 19.3 cent XRP, and we are trying to get to 30 cents right now, and I'd be happy. That will put us back to where we were. That means Bitcoin would be at 10.5 K again, and all would be low. We'd be right back where we were in February before the big crash. First correction followed by the second correction. That would be major resistance here. So you can go in here. We're not actually going to go over this. This complete article, this is a little longer. This is about all the things going on in the XRP community for the week. So please, guys, go check this out. It will be in the description. Again, YouTube, I'll have the name of it. But, guys, all you have to do is go to our Anchor platform right here. Or you can go to PublishOX. It's the best place, and you can see links to all of our articles, guys. So therefore, there's no hits on YouTube for articles or anything. So please go check it right here, and you are able to check us out, okay? So that is the FX article about what is going on the way to possibly 30 cents. Let's jump over to Codex here, another price prediction. Here we go. This is on codex.com. Excuse me. This is written by Yaz Shaki. XRP analysis. Ripple bulls continue to battle with resistance at 20 cents, right? We have to get over 20 cents first. Then we can get to 22, 25, 30. So I know I have some entries. This is not financial advice, but we have some long entries set for 23.5. And once we get to 23.5 cents, we are going long and we are going big, because the next stop from there is 30 cents. So if we can go ahead and get a nice little 40% gain overall, plus for those who are leverage traders, margin traders, you know you can make some big money there. But that is not financial advice. It's just kind of how we day trade the market, okay? So here's the key lights. XRP surged over 3% over the past 24 hours as trading coin raised to the 19.5 level. XRP remains bound by the 20 cent level, but once this is broken, a rally should ensue. Against Bitcoin, XRP has been trading beneath a falling trend, which caused it to dump into the 2590 Satoshi level. Okay, this continues to go in, hits more XRP analysis. So for you guys who are interested at looking at more stuff, you guys can go in here. This is a nice little thing. I just want to send people who are interested in learning about analysis and not listening to someone like me, but you can read it. These guys, like I've posted on our TradingView platform, by the way, I do have a TradingView platform. You can see some of our prediction. Right now, their short-term prediction is neutral or / bullish, which is good. They're saying it could hold, basically not go bearish. XRP remains neutral at this moment in time, but a break above 20.6 cents would lead to turn the market bullish. The coin would still need to drop beneath the 18 cents before turning bearish right now. So we're just chilling. If the sellers step in and push, the sellers step in and push XRP lower, the first level of support would be at 18 cents. Beneath this, added support lies at 16.6%, which is the 0.382 fib retracement, 16% or 15.3%. And you can kind of see that right there, okay? So nice little, again, you see right here, you see this 23.4%. Wow, that's crazy, because that's where we're going. Right when we get above that 0.5 retracement, for us, when we get above the 0.5 retracement on this, we are in the clear to go. He's saying we need to get the 1.14 0.20 cents. I know it's all technical stuff, but as you can see here, we got some movement in the RSI and the Stoshi. We got some room to move north, guys. So hope you guys like that. Speaking of predictions, I want to show you guys something here. That's another one here. Just I was looking at. These guys are also saying, then sure something, we're going to call them DS, of you to dot today. Talks about also heading to the 20-cent price. This is as of this morning. So most people seem to be on the same page as everyone, that we are more neutral or bullish. We're not looking bearish, which is good, because we had a rising wedge and we did not break that far north. Actually, on the VPR, you can see right here, I'll zoom in on this VPR. It will not let me zoom in. Okay. We are in a good place because we are in the most confluent place that we can be. So there you go. There's another article. I'll put that in the links too. But speaking of price predictions, Nomics, I thought I had an article on these guys doing the price predictions. Anyway, Nomics is now doing price predictions on a 7-day. They say this is not financial advice, but you can see right here. I'll show you. They are actually saying you have, for instance, Bitcoin. Let's see. Can I highlight this without everything going down? Here we go. So you've got Bitcoin right here. I just want you to see where it was. Market cap, current price, and what their prediction is in 7 days, and their margin for error. So you can see here, 7-day price prediction. Predicted plus 0.51%. Predicted price to be $7,508 in 7 days. So nowhere. 30-day mean error, 7.88%. So you can see the same thing. Ethereum, they're planning on being around 193. They plan on XRP dropping to 18.8 cents. So you guys can see this. This is pretty interesting. This is obviously not financial advice. If you go and click on it, let's click on Ripple because that's what we're talking about right now. Let's click on Ripple. When you click on the actual one, you will see their price prediction. And let's go by the week. It's easier to see. Here's what they're saying right now. This is what it's actually doing. This is what they've predicted for it to do. So basically, go up, go down, go up. So they're saying it's pretty volatile. I mean, that's down to 17.5 cents, up to 19.25, down to 17.7, and up to 18.8 basically still. But this is how they get there. That's their price prediction. Or you can see it based on right there. But if you go to each one by the week, it's pretty see that. If you want to go to the Bitcoin one as well, we can go to Bitcoin and check it out. So you guys, this is kind of a Bitcoin XRP channel. We're going to click on Bitcoin, and then we should be able to see the actual prediction here. If you click on 1 week, get a jump. So right now, this is where they predicted us to be at 6,937. Instead, we are up here at 7,500. So they show when they're wrong. This is why this is not financial advice, but they expected us to be here in 7 days. Instead, we are here right now. So just a little bit ahead of a curve according to those guys. So let me know what you guys think about this. Again, that is not financial advice, nor is this channel financial advice. It is just for fun. So we appreciate you guys. Of course, this is Friday, April 24th. You have made it. You have made it. And we can't end the day without some kind of scripture. So as I have hold it up, I will read to you guys Colossians 2:13. And it goes like this. When you were dead in your sins and the uncircumcised of your flesh, God made you alive with Christ. He forgave us of all of our sins, having canceled the charge of our legal indebtedness, which stood against us and condemned us. He has taken it away, nailing it to the cross. And having disarmed the powers and authorities, he made a public spectacle of them, triumphing over them by the cross. So basically, guys, Jesus Christ died for our sins, your sins, my sins, so that we can be made holy if we believe in him, guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate another day. This was not that long of an episode. By the way, for those of you who watch the videos at the end, you have a scene from The Big Short talking about how everything is going to collapse. And we see actually another one of those things playing right there with the mortgage balloons by half and $1 million. That is playing out. And then you also have things talking about Brad Garlinghouse, talking about the possibility of cryptocurrency with the IMF. That's what those two are. Listen to it, see it, watch the visual. Again, you can find us, guys, on YouTube. Please, if you made it to the end, hit the like and subscribe button. Click the little bell. Do the social media thing, please, because we can get some more views. If you like to comment, please write in the comment section as well. That is something we appreciate. You can find all of our information right here on the Publish OX site, where you can follow and subscribe and get the daily updates. Of course, you can hit us up on our Twitter at New Creation Cap, where we love to converse with you and talk with you. Thank you guys so much for those who are conversing with us. Last but not least, my name is Christian Israel, and you are tuning into the New Creation Capital podcast, a place where we discuss what happens in the world today, where we talk about stories that focus on current events, the stock market, and digital assets, guys. This is not financial advice, but as we like to say, make sure you buy low and sell high. This is a new you, a new future, and a new creation, guys. We will see you guys on the Sunday scriptures. And if those of you don't listen to the Sunday scriptures or the Sabbath scriptures, guys, we will see you on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. Until next time, peace and love. Later, guys.
Can you see those? Oh, there's 2 votes.
Let me try.
Do you see IMF holding crypto assets in the future? Oh, they're over here. That's easier. You want to take one? Go for it. The first one's for you. IMF. Do you see IMF holding crypto assets in the future? I did not put that up there.
Remember, I'm from the legal department. I'm supposed to be very conservative about these things. I don't want to go into great details about
Maybe
the IMF.
I should take what the IMF is going to do.
Look,
I think we stunned Ross into silence with that one.
For that to happen, okay, under the current legal framework, some country would have to use a crypto asset as its currency.
Which goes to the next question that was on the list, actually. Will central banks issue digital currency become a reality in the next few years?
Well, again, there's a lot of work being done this through by a number of central banks in different, regions of the world. I think generally speaking, many of these central banks are coming to the conclusion that they don't see the benefits right now of doing it, but they're very seriously considering the use case. And I think as work proceeds, they maybe become the possibility may increase. Particularly the Bank of Canada with its Project Jasper experiment has realized that a central bank digital currency on its own may not offer benefits now, but when combined with other things like the security settlement system, the use cases begin to emerge. So let's keep an open mind.
Hi, how are you? Okay, Mr. Bennett, what do we have?
Let's see what you got.
You smell that? What is that?
What?
What's that smell?
A cologne?
No.
Opportunity.
No. Money.
Oh, okay.
I smell money.
Okay.
Chris.
Damn it. Sorry.
This is your basic mortgage bond. All right? The originals were simple. They were just thousands of AAA mortgages bundled together, guaranteed by the US government. The modern ones are different. They're private, and they're made up of layers of tranches. The highest level AAAs getting paid first, the lowest rated Bs getting paid last, taking on defaults first. Now, obviously, if you're buying Bs, you can make more money, but they're a little risky. Sometimes they fail. Chris? Somewhere along the line, these Bs and double Bs went from a little risky to dog shit. Where's the trash?
Behind you.
I'm talking rock bottom FICO scores. No income verification. Adjustable rates, dog shit. The default rates are already up from 1% to 4%, fellas. And if they rise to 8%, and they will, a lot of these triple Bs are going to 0 too. And that, you're too close, is an opportunity.
Okay, you're saying that at 8% the bonds fail and we are already at 4%?
That's right.
If they go to 8, it's Armageddon.
Yeah, that's right.
How come nobody's talking about this?
You're completely sure of the math.
Look at him. That's my quant.
Your what?
My quantitative. My math specialist. Look at him. You notice anything different about him? Look at his face.
That's pretty racist.
Look at his eyes. I'll give you a hint. His name's Yang. He won a national math competition in China. He doesn't even speak English. Yeah, I'm sure of the math.
Actually, my name's Jiang, and I do speak English. Jared likes to say I don't because he thinks it makes me seem more authentic. And I got second in that national math competition.
So you're offering us a chance to short this pile of blocks? How?
With something called a credit default swap. It's like insurance on the bond, and if it goes bust, you can make 10 to 1, even 20 to 1 return, and it's already slowly going bust.
10 to 1, 20 to 1? No way.
And no one's paying attention. No one is paying attention because the banks are too busy getting paid obscene fees to sell these bonds.
But wait, you are the bank. When you work for the bank, I bet your margins are pretty nice and fat.
Let's not talk about my margins, by the way. Being nice and fat, that's a nice shirt. Do they make it for men?
Aren't you the bank?
I work for the bank. I don't think like a bank. Big bank, small bank, I like to make money. All right? Let me put it this way. I'm standing in front of a burning house, and I'm offering you fire insurance on it. A's, 0. B's, 0. Double B's, 0. Triple B's, 0. And then that happens.
What is that?
The US dollar